Let's go ahead and start seated upright. And we are here at Bond Fitness Center. I can hear the bells out there. Really nice. We'll sit up nice and tall. And yeah, just taking a nice deep breath in through the nose. Let this first breath be the really coming to now. This grand showing up. This practice of arriving with our full presence of mind, heart, body to a single breath, to this breath, is a tremendous foundation for liberation, because it really has to do with generosity. It has to do with kindness. It has to do with love. That when we honor the spirit, we honor ourselves, we honor all that has brought us to be here right now with our full presence of self, then we naturally, this becomes a habit, and it really becomes the thread that weaves together as the foundation of our life. And so when we meet eyes with another being, even if just passing on the street or a quick exchange at a store or something, or even on the phone or online, that we acknowledge, yes, there are you divine spirit, the same spirit and divine presence that is in me and that is in all things and is all things. And so it's a beautiful foundation of compassion and openness. So as you inhale deep, like really feel the physical opening. And as you feel the lungs expand and the ribs spread and this big welling up of the breath within you, that you even just allow the consciousness of expansion in other aspects of your life. Exhale is a chance to, release, let go, whether it's a distracting thought or some weightiness of some past baggage. And then the new breath comes again. And we, take this breath in and we practice. Okay, it's a breath by breath thing, really. And as much as we plan for the future, as much as we can, focus on the past, here we are breathing. And this is it. This is our life, breath by breath. So if there's anywhere on any level where you could open up a little more, that would give you a little more space to just move more freely, physically, energetically, be more freely, spiritually, emotionally. Perhaps there's a way you can open up to just sharing more of who you are. And this is really what it's, this learning process of life is all about, isn't it? Is returning to what we already know, our pure essence. And as we return to it, the memory kind of propels us forward to, oh yes, I am here, I am me. And really the ultimate purpose is to fully be myself. And that's where things float and flow. There's a whole term in psychology, the flow, that in yoga terms, in the great Kriya yoga traditions, is about actually like synchronizing and aligning. And so that it's no mistake that when I'm really intently thinking about someone or feeling about someone or dreaming in a dream, and then we find an email from them like at the very time we were sleeping and dreaming about them. You know, there's like these things are not surprising for those who are open to the physics of things and energies within all things. Let's bring the hands together at the heart, feeling your hands meet one another right at the heart center. This great gesture, the Anjali Mudra, also another tool to center ourselves and to remember that, yes, oh, this sweet heart, this brightness that I have within, let me honor it and honor this moment and honor the opportunity to just open to new possibilities of sharing myself, expanding my awareness, deepening my love and connection with the world. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. And may this practice of yoga and all our thoughts, words, and actions contribute to that happiness and to that freedom. Let's go ahead and inhale the prayer up to the sky. Like, feel it be the extension of this rising. The chest rises on the inhale, and you can gaze up. Just take a look up. Oh, yes, I feel what I feel, and I see that I'm in a body. What an amazing thing. We'll bow deeply, humbly, all the way hinging at the earth. You can take the prayer to the earth or walk the hands out and lengthen out, just breathing into the backside a bit, making any adjustments required to be a little more comfortable, a little more fluid and easy in your own skin. And I want you to go ahead and just walk the hands over to one side and breathe into it. What you feel, where you can expand a little more space. Breathe deep, feel it all. And then coming back to center. And go to the other side, lengthening out. Any chance you have, really so many chances during the day to just lengthen. Remember to lengthen. Of course, we practice this in a kind of a formal way with our yoga practice that helps us also remember to develop that habit of Yes, create space. Let's come back to center when you're ready. And go ahead and place the feet on the earth and come to Malasana, coming to a nice squat. That immediately gets into the feet, our foundation of our standing postures. And yeah, you feel a little length in the Achilles heel. And let's practice here, like, you could go into a deep stretch, right? If you like really shift the shins forward, but how about hover right at that place where you're like, a stretch is just emerging, and let me just pause and really feel into it. And that goes especially for those of us who are naturally a little more bendy, because we can, like really stretch out that connective tissue and get used to like, oh, that sweet pain, which sometimes can, we can then afterwards be like, whoa, maybe that was a little too far. So just, being aware of those subtleties. And we'll go ahead and come onto the knees, keeping the toes tucked. Yeah, come back to sit on the heels and sit up nice and tall so the shoulders are right up over the hips. Go ahead and take the shoulders up with a big inhale. Exhale, we'll just round the shoulders forward a little bit. Get to the ground, pull the belly back, and then forward enough with the shoulders, take them way back so it's like a nice big arch. And then find it right in the center, pull the ribs back, inhale the arms out wide. And exhale, take your right arm up, left arm under, wrap it around. See if you can get a hold of the other finger. If not, your left hand can reach all the way up to your right elbow, and either way, kind of feel the lengthening, how the right elbow lifts you out of the hips. It lengthens the lumbar spine, one vertebrae at a time, lengthening. And take the right shoulder back a little bit, and then we'll go wide with the arms. Inhale. Notice if you're all arching to kind of compensate for the pain of the toes, and see if you can stay centered even amidst the intensity. The toes don't really get that much, their full range very often. And so you're just getting more space right between those toe joints. Lengthen up the left elbow as high as you can. Deep, deep breath. Good. We'll unwind from that. Come onto the top of the feet. Nice counter pose, sitting on the heels for a moment. And as you sit on the heels, if it's comfortable for you, if not, you can come all the way up onto the knees. The test is that your shoulders are right over the knees, so the spine is straight. If you're kind of jetting forward to get off the heels, and just come up on the knees, so that we want the spine nice and straight. Just a few neck twists. So we'll go inhale right in the middle. We'll exhale all the way to the right. Take the exhale as far as the neck will go. Take the neck as far as the exhale goes. Inhale there. See if you can relax a bit in the neck and shoulders. And exhale as if you're feeling a little more length in the neck as you bring the head all the way back to center. We'll inhale right in the middle. Exhale just the eyes over to the right, tracking the wall at eye level. The eyes go all the way to the right. When they don't go further, let them carry the head for the full twist, keeping the shoulders, spine stable. So it's just the neck. Big inhale. And exhale, the eyes track the wall, coming back around to the front of the mat. And then they bring the head back. Inhale in the middle. Keeping the head forward, just the eyes move to the right. Whoops, sorry. Keep the eye. Sorry. Let's try that again. Inhale. And exhale. Keep the eyes gazing forward, and just the head looks to the right. Same exhale brings the head back. Inhale in the middle. And then we'll go to the other side. All the way, all the way, all the way. Just let the eyes go where they naturally will look. Big inhale. Really noticing this experience of form. Exhale like you could feel your neck grow 5 inches longer as you rotate it back to the center. Big inhale right in the middle. Exhale, eyes to the left. Taking their time. All the way to the left. Yeah, heads twisted to the left, eyes to the left, and then on your next exhale, first the eyes come around all the way around, and they bring the head back, lined up right to center. Big inhale. And then eyes stay forward, and just the head to the left, and back to center. Good, let's go ahead and bring the fingertips back. Rise the heart. Be a little more openness on the front side. Spin the shoulders back. If you like, lift the knees. We'll take the knees down, lift the hips, get long in the whole front side, to the front of the kneecap, all the way up through the shoulders, and then coming down with the hips. Let's come all the way forward onto the hands and knees, table pose. And line it up, nice long arms, square the hands, pull in the belly, pull in the ribs. And we'll go inhale, arching, cow pose. Be really conscious of every bit of it. So that when we bring movement, exhale, rounding, cat pose. When we bring movement to the breath, it is, just go a few times at your own pace, arching, rounding with your breath. It is one of the most natural ways of really settling into the now experience. The last one, when you come into the arch, reach the heart out of the hips and reach the shoulders back, draw the chin in, and then exhale, pulling in the belly up. Really suck it in, round, round, round. We'll come right back to center, inhale. Exhale, tuck your right toes, lengthen long through your whole right calf. Kind of check it in. If your shoulders shifted back too far, try to keep them in the plank or table pose. Maybe your left knee comes a little forward. Just reach nice and long. And then out of that shape, just find the right thigh and the right leg parallel to the earth. Feel it. When in doubt, look back, check your right foot so that it's same level of the hips. And check in with your rib cage that they're not collapsing. So pull it in. And we'll extend the left arm alongside the left ear reach. So you feel right from the center of the belly, reaching through the center of the right heel and through the left fingertips. Keep the right arm really long, right fingertips spreading really wide. Yeah, and then we'll go ahead and place the left hand down, tuck the left toes, take it to three-legged plank. So you're going to reach way back with your left heel, give a roll to your left ankle. Lift the right leg, keeping the shoulders right where they are. Grow the arms extra long. Big inhale. Big exhale. And then we're going to float the right leg up, three-legged down dog. Yeah, and you can bend the right knee and just lengthen on up through the right hip. Now square up the hips to the earth so it's really like a three-legged down dog. You're not twisting over. And just give a few rolls of your right leg. So it's just the leg, like you have a knee, little laser beam out of the front of the knee and you're drawing circles behind the wall. Don't kick the leg straight, just keep it nice and bent. Go the other direction. Feeling into that connective tissue. There's so many intricate systems around the hips and low back. Good, and then we'll take the right leg all the way up. Did we give it a roll? Rolling the right ankle if you haven't yet. And shift it forward, three-legged plank again. Inhale. Exhale, knee and third eye. Round it in for 3, 2, big breath. And 1, place your right knee right where it was in the table pose. Turn your left heel out, take your right foot out to the side, and grow long out of the earth with the right hand, right hip. Come into your supported side plank. It's really more of a side angle pose. Reach long, and taking the left arm up all the way up and all the way around. Now pull in the belly, like feel that roundness of the spine as you lengthen the arm forward and up and taking it all the way around. Pause for a moment at the top. Press your hand way back behind you. Keep aware of your right shoulder, it doesn't twist. And then you can extend your left leg straight back, level of the spine. So it's like a floated side plank with a support on the knee. And we'll reach back, just get a hold of the left ankle for a moment. Tapping into your balance. Kick your left ankle into your left arm. It will spin up in the left brachial plexus. Breathe. Yes. Let's unwind it. Take the top hand down. Take the left knee down. Weave your left arm under your right arm. So you're on your left shoulder. Tuck your right toes here. And then extend your right arm up. Extend your left leg up as you press the back of your left hand into the earth. Yeah, variations on the theme here, accessing all different parts of the spine. Yeah, try to catch it. Lift your right leg as much as possible without rolling over, ideally. Yeah, breathe. 2, and 1. Come all the way back down. Let's come back to table pose. Tuck your left toes. Extend long through your left heel. Yeah, getting really long here. So be aware of your hands, really spreading the hands. Yeah, and then we'll just tuck, or we'll extend the left leg straight, being really aware of the belly and ribs so that it's not, sagging, collapsing. Extend your right arm long, long, so that it's a balancing thing. It's strength engaging, but also just feeling the energy of like right from the center of the belly, lengthening out through the center of the left heel, through the whole left arm, and out through the right fingertips beyond. Good, and we'll give a roll to the left ankle here, both directions. Tuck the left toes for three-legged, or right toes, and come up to three-legged plank. And just breathing for 5, 4, you can lift the left leg a lot. 3, 2, 1. Let's float it all the way up for downward facing dog, three-legged. Bend your left knee. You can reach your left hip up a lot. And then with it lifted, level the hips again so that you're all squared up. Hips, shoulders, and lengthening all the way long through the side body. Let's do some circles with the left thigh bone. Yeah, and big or small, whatever for you allows you to feel into that region a little more. Let's go the other way. All the way around, keep growing long in the arms. Let's take the right leg straight. Inhale it up and come over to three-legged plank. Let's hug in the left knee, third eye, and breathe. 2, really tuck it in, and 1, place your left knee down. Turn your left foot out to the side, turn your right heel in. Grow, feel your left knee and your left hand root towards the earth as you emerge up and out of it, lengthening long. Up with the upper hand, and all the way around, pulling the belly as you round it all the way around, lengthening, like every movement growing longer, taking it up to the top, pressing it behind, getting nice and open in your right brachial plexus, and then extending your right leg parallel with the spine, parallel with the earth, in line with the spine, parallel with the earth. And let's reach back to the right ankle, kick into it. Give yourself time to feel. Yeah, and even though it is, yes, strong and balancing, can you breathe into any forgotten spaces? Yeah, and then when you're ready, let's release that. Let's come back to table pose, inhale. And then we'll go with the right hand behind the left. Come on to the right shoulder. Tuck your left toes, making your left leg straight. Extend your left arm open up to the sky. And raising your left leg up to the sky. Adding it to the full balance of it. Good, last 2 breaths. See how long you can really kick your left heel out of the spine. And then we'll come back all the way back to center. Let's inhale that big arch shape cow. Tuck the toes, exhale all the way back. Downward facing dog. With the inhale, notice where you can get more space in your neck and shoulders. With your exhale, more length through the side body, tailbone rising up towards the sky. Really extend long. The arms might even slide forward and the heels slide back. Hips like they're being pulled up to the sky. Engage Uddiyana Bandha, low belly pulling back and up. And 1 more big breath. Let's come up onto the tippy toes and walk it all the way up to the front of the mat. Spreading the toes, parallel the feet, lengthening out halfway up. And exhale, nice hands at the hips, bending the knees if you like. Try to, as you feel long in the back side, see if you can keep growing long in the front side. Uddiyana Bandha, drawing in the belly. Yeah, and then we'll lengthen out here, come parallel
to the spine. Some people have their fingertips to the earth. If your hands are on the shin, we're going to bring the feet a little closer together. So rather spine parallel to the earth is what I meant to say. Bring your right hand to your right ribs. We've done this on the table pose, but just trying to feel the hips stay stable, legs stay fully stable, and then turn it for a twist. Look up, way up, way up. Breathe strong. Twisting big. Rise up, reach up. Big breath. Coming back down, inhale in the middle. And then we'll go exhale to the other side. So being aware that the legs are symmetrical, that way the hips are stable. And the whole twist happens from the low back upward. Reach high, lengthen, big breath. Second and double. Come on down. Exhale. We'll bend the knees. Inhale. Tail up, rise up through the heart. And the inhale floats you all the way to the top, opening up the arching. Exhale, Samasthiti hands to the heart. Let's come on to the toes. Just as the inhale rises the arms, lifting you all the way up, heels up high. Lengthen high. Reach even higher. Try to find that balance. Great, and really, really reach. And steady yourself. Notice your gaze fixed on a spot on the floor, maybe 8 feet in front of you. And then close the eyes. Try to imagine yourself still looking at that spot. Nothing has changed. As if you're seeing right beyond your eyelids. Yeah, rise it up. Good. This simple practice, so beneficial for your nervous system. And then we'll go exhale, arms down, heels down. Bring the hands together at the heart. Let's rise the arms all the way up. Inhale up. Exhale all the way forward. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or hop back to plank. If you're stepping, remember which foot goes back. Pause here, nice and long. Let's lift let's see, that's the right leg. Lift it up. 3-legged plank. Yeah, inhale here. Exhale, shift forward. Lower 3-legged chaturanga or stay in 3-legged plank. Press on up 3-legged plank. Inhale on up, downward, 3-legged down dog. Let's bend the knee. Take the right knee all the way up to the sky, lengthen long. Float it on up to the sky again. The right heel goes all the way up. Exhale, hug it in, third eye, just like we did before. Rather than placing the knee on the earth, we'll go ahead and place the foot on the earth. Right foot down, left heel down. Press through the feet, come on up. Warrior one. Yeah, lengthen long. Really reach through your outer left heel and spread your left toes. Reaching on up big. Exhale, we'll just float the arms back. Warrior three. Yeah, lift it big. Inhale, come float up on the right leg, arms up. Let's exhale, hands to the heart, warrior three. Inhale on up. Exhale, arms out to the side. Eagle arms. On up, inhale, catch it. Exhale, all the way back. Yeah, and then one more inhale. And then we're going to tuck it in. Draw the hands to the heart, hugging the knee, and I'll show it from the side. And then we'll take it, just a variation of, just variations on a theme here. So now you have your left leg bent at a right angle. You can have your hands on your hips if that gives you a little more stability. And then we'll just take the left leg straight. Let's exhale it bent. Let's inhale it straight. Exhale it bent. Inhale it straight. 2 more. And just like that. Good. Exhale it straight. Reach way back. High lunge. And we'll rise the arms up. Inhale. We'll twist it. Exhale, left fingertips down. right arm up. Twisting nice and big. Kind of feel how the hips level out. Gaze up to the sky. Big breath. And then we'll exhale the right hand down. Inhale here. And let's just straighten out the right leg. Reach back with the left toes, or left heel rather. Walk it over to the side for a nice straddle pose. That's a nice neutral shape, you know, balancing out all the things you just did on that side. And lengthen the heart way forward. Let's walk the hands right under the heart. So like right level with the shoulders. And that same twist we did with the feet together, feel the hips and legs stay exactly where they are. Exhale your right hand to your right rib. Lengthen long for your left side and gaze up. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the other side. So like really spin it without shifting the hips, without bending one leg more than the other. Come back to center, inhale, exhale. So it's really the twist from the spine, but then the arm is the expression of it, fingertips up to the sky, all the way down. And we're starting this way with the hand like grazing across the ribs so that you really get more twist and more strength building. We'll just go 3 more on each side. Yeah, so really feeling it emerge from the feet, up through the hips, up through the spine. Yeah, it's just a few things can we really access the backside, the thoracic spine so effectively. One more round. Exhale as you go up. Inhale in the center. All the way up. Exhale. And coming back to the center. Lengthen out through the heart. Inhale. And exhale. Fold it over. Give a little nod to the head, a little shake, move side to side. Releasing the neck and shoulders. Yeah, and then we walk the hands to the front foot. Turn the front toes forward. Spin onto the left toes. Let's float it back up. 3-legged down dog. Bend the right knee. Open up the right hip. Take it on up. Inhale. Exhale, 3-legged plank, 3-legged chaturanga, your choice. Inhale. You can keep it a 3-legged up dog by tucking the right toes to the back of the head, or a regular cobra, your choice. Exhale back, child's pose or down dog. And breathe. Big, deep, full inhale. Letting go, releasing, exhale. Find your centeredness right here. Feel this breath. And when you're ready, if you're in child's pose, come on back to downward facing dog. Let's take a big breath here. On the exhale, lengthen the spine, lift the heels, bend the knees, set your intention, and float the feet up to the hands. We'll lengthen out halfway up. And folding, exhale. Let's come to chair pose, Utkatasana. Reach up as you sit down. Find your space. So it's like you're trying to lift your back ribs out of the hips, lengthening, while really engaging the belly. So this is really nice big core work. Let's walk the toes together. Big inhale. Exhale your left elbow to the outer right knee. Twist big. And breathe. Pressing the top hand into the lower hand. Keep the legs, hips equal, just like the last 2 we did. Variations on the theme. And then you can extend your left arm down, your right arm up, big twist, breathe it big. Good, and then we'll take the right arm back Swing it around back to chair in the center, palms together, and to the other side, exhale, chair twist. So when in doubt, you can sit down a little more, press down at the top hand, thumbs right at the center of the heart. Checking the knees and hips that your right knee hasn't shifted forward. And then you can extend your left arm up and your right arm down, getting that big dynamic twist, gaze up, reaching the left arm back, swing it all the way up and through, inhale, exhale, sit, just for one more, and a big open heart, arching, exhale, Samasthiti, right in the middle. Let's inhale the arms down and up, gaze up, all the way forward, exhale. Gazing forward, inhale, prepping for plank. Hop back with your exhale, or step the other foot back. Pause here, float your left leg up. Three-legged plank. Breathe. And then we'll take it on up, three-legged down dog. Bending your left knee open up your left hip, nice and big. We'll take the left leg up high, inhale. Exhale, three-legged plank. Float or draw the right knee in, left knee in, hug it in, gaze forward. I know we have a three-legged chaturanga, we'll do it. Place your, I hope I get in the right spot. Foot down, right heel down for warrior one, and float it on up. So as you come up to warrior one, be aware of the strong foundation from the feet. Feel all the space in the feet. We create all the space in the toes. Keep it in the inner feet. Keep it spreading through the 10 toes of your heels. Rise up, big inhale, and exhale. Float it forward, three-legged, or warrior three. Here we go. Inhale on up. Kind of square it up. Lift your left leg. Exhale, hands to the heart. On up, inhale. Exhale, arms out. Float it out. Like catch the flight. Catch the wind. Inhale on up. Exhale on down. Inhale on up. Exhale, reach forward as you reach way back. And we'll take it. Oh, we forgot one. Hands to the hips. Inhale. And then exhale, flex here. Kick your left heel into your hip. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. Inhale, point. Exhale, bend and flex. Two more. And one. Whoa, I feel it in the glutes. All right, we'll take it back. Now high lunge, rise it up. Inhale. Keep it lifted, like the pelvic floor lifts. Right thigh lifts as you twist it. Twisting high lunge. Gazing up. Keep everything in that stable, firm base, just as we did in our first table sequence. All the way up. And then we'll take the top hand down. Inhale. Exhale, grow your left leg straight. Reach back to your right heel. And then we'll walk it over to the side for another straddle pose. I just switched it out so I can face you. Lift and spread the toes. And bring the hands to the hips, support it. Bring the arms out to the side, support it. Interlace the hands behind, rise the heart. Inhale and exhale all the way over. All the way over, letting the arms do their full range, as if the fingers are coming to touch the earth behind you. And notice how alive in the feet you can be here. And how much you can pull up, Uddiyana Bandha, like the lowest little belly, taking the hips 5 inches higher towards the sky. And then when you're ready, we'll bring the hands towards the hips and all the way back around to the earth. Let's go ahead and walk your, oh gosh, did I mix it up? Oh, I switched it up, right. So turn your, walk your hands to your towards your right foot. Pivot on your right heel. Square your right foot to the back of the mat. Reach your left heel towards the front of the mat. Bend your right knee. Come into warrior two. Yeah, reach one, right out from the heart, out through the fingertips. Sit nice and low. Yeah, and we'll take it on up, right arm behind, or left arm behind, right arm up. Inhale. And exhale. Let's take it over for a triangle pose, growing the right leg long and straight. Yeah, your hand can be on your shin or your ankle or onto the earth. And bring your left fingers to the ribs, kind of like that same action. Don't let your right shoulder roll in. Keep it squared up as you open it up. Extend long all the way up. Gaze up towards the left fingertips towards the sky. And then you can take your left arm alongside your left ear so that the whole spine, from tailbone to crown to fingers, is parallel to the earth. Reach long. Pull the belly in. Draw the right thigh back. And then up and around. Bring it around. We'll walk it to the center. Let's take it over to warrior on the other side. Warrior two. Spin your left foot forward, right heel back with it. Bend your right knee, or left knee. I keep switching sides. That's why. Am I mirroring you? Am I doing the same? Yeah, and find your way up to warrior two. Sit low, like check it out. You can look that your hips are the level of your knees. Just a few moments here. By doing this is the only way you're gonna get more muscles, the muscles that are used for this pose, right? And these muscles that are used for this pose, keep pressing your left knee to the left. Keep your right foot spreading wide. These are the ones that create so much beautiful support for the knee. The knee joints are kind of delicate things, actually. Let's take it up and around. Right hand around, left arm up, peaceful warrior. Exhale like your right hand can help the left thigh pull back nice and long. Leaning into your right forearm. Kind of lean into it, support it. Place your hand wherever for support. And then really spinning as if like from the sternum opens up the right ribs towards the sky without rolling the left shoulder. That's the trick. We tend to twist the left shoulder in, but can it open both directions? And gazing up. And let's extend the right arm alongside the ear, reaching long, right from the center of the belly, out through the tail, out through the right fingers, growing longer, deep breath, and on, up, and around, all the way to the earth. Spin on your right toes. Let's see if I can find it. Let's take it back, three-legged plank. Inhale here. Exhale, three-legged chaturanga if you like. Arching on up, cobra or up dog. Exhale back, down dog or child's pose. Rinse it out. And taking a big full inhale. Big full exhale. And one more. In. And at the end of your exhale, lengthen the tail, let the heels bend the knees, lightly feet to the hands. And lifting out halfway up. Folding exhale. Utkatasana inhale. Exhale, sitting nice and low. We'll rise on up, inhale. And just one simple Surya Namaskar, bowing all the way forward on the exhale. Inhale, prepping. Bring the weight into the hands. We'll actually walk the toes back. Just toss in a crow pose here. Lift the heels. Knees can hug into the backs of the armpits. Press the hands into the earth. Maybe the feet come up, maybe not. Yeah, I have to really, kind of remind myself about this posture. When I'm not teaching, I tend to not do it. Not that it's anything I avoid, I just can kind of forget about it. So play with it. It's a beautiful way to keep reaffirming our connection to the earth. And then from there, let's hop it back, plank pose. Inhale, shift forward. We'll go knees, chest, chin, caterpillar, tail up. Interlace the hands behind the back, other finger on top. Lift the elbow, or the hands way up to the sky. Lift the tailbone, lift it big. And then bring the hips down. Bring the third eye to the earth, back to the hands to the earth, and just pause. Big breath. Now activate the inner legs and rise up the chest. And then go ahead and position myself more in view. So as if you have your hands up on a little ledge, like so, like this. And you're gonna, like a tall pillow. And keeping the top of the feet to the earth, just turn your head to the right side. Lift the elbows up, lift the head up, like your hands are the pillow and the pillow's expanding like an air mattress, lifting up, breathe. Big breath. Last one. And then turn the head to the other side, keep lifting. Just a few breaths, breathing into the whole back side. Great, and when you're ready, let's go ahead and place the hands right next to the ribs. And pull the elbows back, rising up through a low cobra. Breathe here. And then extend a little further. Keep rising through the heart. Keep pulling the shoulders back. Breathe here. And then shift the hips forward. Breathe long, big open heart. And you can lift the thighs if you like for an up dog. And whenever you're ready with your exhale, we'll take the knees wide. Bring the toes together and set the hips back, bend the elbows. Rest your third eye on the stacked hands. Big breath in through the nose, settle. Everything settles to the earth. And then when you are ready, we'll shift on to the hands and knees, kind of where we started. Let's go ahead and bring the feet around to the front. Placing the feet on the earth, reach forward. Let's actually bring it to a cobbler pose. Feet together, you can roll the soles of the feet open to the sky, knees drop towards the earth. Breathing, lengthening the heart, long forward. And exhale, feeling the spine grow longer as the knees reach towards the earth. And breathing into everything you feel here. Great, when you're ready, coming on up, let's bring the knees together. Placing the feet on the earth, reach forward as you round. Rounding all the way onto the back. Feel yourself come to the earth and release the shoulders, release the neck. Palms can roll open to the sky. It's reminding you to fully let go. Yes, and then we'll go ahead and extend the right leg straight up towards the sky. Extend the heel out towards the sky. Keep the neck and shoulders relaxed. Extend your left leg, your left heel out of the hips without touching the heel. So it's like an inch above the earth. And then we'll rise on up, like reach either side of the right leg. And then we'll just like take the leg down and take it forward. And just a few like this, feel into what it takes to support it. So it doesn't look like much, but kind of working it from the back side. We did a variation of this in our Warrior 3 sequence. Yeah, we'll just do about 10 forward and back. Yeah, you can take it really low if you like, or not so low. Just feel into it. Last one. Lift up the chest. And then place your left foot down. Tuck your left heel close to the hip. Keep your right leg up and arms alongside the body. Big inhale. And then exhale, lift your hips off the earth, reaching way high up into your right heel. Yeah, and you can like press it higher, and then press it higher, and then press it higher. 3, 2, 1. Let's take the hips down. Bend your right knee and place it over your left knee, flexing your right ankle. Keeping your hips and spine square. And you can stay here if you like. If you want to bring it to a bridge, you can lift the hips. You can breathe into that. Or you could draw the left thigh into the chest for the inverted version of pigeon. Thread the needle pose, weaving your hands around the left, back of the left thigh. And using your right elbow to gently press your right knee away from the chest. Just be aware that you're not lifting your chin or arching your neck to get a hold of it. If so, just depending on your proportions, the foot could stay on the earth, your choice. And wherever you are, take 3 more deep breaths. And when you're ready, release both feet to the earth. Let the arms come down alongside, palms up, and breathe. Just breathe into the spaciousness right here. All right, we have this other side to do. Let's reach up through the left foot, really extend through the left, center of the left heel. Extend your right leg long, just hovering over the earth like an inch. Rise on up, lift as high as you can with the chest, and bring the left leg a little further forward, and then take it back, and forward, and back, and forward, and back, just like so. Yeah, check how far you can go without straining the back, that is. Yeah, and we'll just do like 3 and 2. And 1. Good, let's place the right foot down, tuck it close to the hips, big inhale. Exhale, extend your left heel up to the sky, lift your hips, and lift them up, and take it up, and up, up, 3, 2, and 1, coming all the way down at the hips, bending the left knee, taking the left ankle on top of the right, so with the left ankle flex, giving more room in the hip actually, because it frees up the knee. And any variations you did on the first side, you can play with here, either the bridge, or just hips down right in the center, working with the hip, or if you're working with thread the needle, the left hand goes between the legs. A good way to check if you're not straining is just tuck the chin and grow long in the back of the neck. Breathing, you can close the eyes. And when you're ready, letting the left or the right foot come down, and then the left.
Let's take the feet and knees together, extend the arms out, big breath in. Actually, let's take the knees together and the feet wide. Yeah, just feeling a nice little counter pose. You can shift side to side if you like. Feeling everything settle. Feeling the breath lengthen out. And then when you're ready, go ahead and extending the legs out long, if that is a comfortable Shavasana for you. If not, you can just have the knees bent and resting inward towards each other. And bring the arms in a little closer, not too close, but then lift and spread the shoulders. The legs are out straight, reach down through the heels, get long. And deep breath, close the eyes. Shift your inner gaze to the third eye. Imagine right through that spot, a warm, soothing, golden, clean liquid, like clean, golden honey pouring over your eyelids, eyebrows, your whole face, head, neck, shoulders, pouring over your whole heart region, out through your arms, hands, and fingers. It's soothing, balancing, golden liquid pouring over your whole abdominal region, pelvic region. Allowing you to really release and let go all the way down to the legs, knees, shins, feet, toes. Letting go. Allowing yourself to be free from thoughts. Connecting with the breath, this moment. Let's give a nice roll to the wrists. Can it really extend through the heels, pointing, flexing, maybe rolling the ankles again. Maybe a little gentle roll of the head, side to side. And then extending the arms alongside the ears. Feel the lengthening right from the center, Uddiyana Bandha, right? The center of the belly lengthening out in both directions. And when you're ready, exhale, drawing the knees in. Wrap the hands around the knees, tuck the forehead into the knees, nice and round. And letting the head come to the earth, rock a little bit side to side. And rolling onto your right side. Resting your head on your arm, take a nice deep breath, settle, fully settle, release. And using your left hand to help yourself up, let the head hang as you emerge on up. Or if you're staying in Shavasana, feel free to continue to relax. Whether we are in traditional Shavasana pose or moving about in Hatha yoga practice or throughout our day, really tuning into the quality of Shavasana, being fully present to this now breath, the opening, the potential of fully arriving to this breath, this moment. And we bring the hands together at the heart, giving thanks for this opportunity to practice yoga together. And finishing with beautiful word Shanti, which means peace, for peace within ourselves, for each other, and for all beings. Big inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste.